When you hear the name Sugarland, what comes to your mind? Maybe beautiful neighborhoods, maybe awesome restaurants, maybe one of the best suburbs around Houston. Maybe it's that town that you hear that's consistently ranked as one of the best places to live in the United States. But here's something a lot of people don't realize. This city literally exists because of Sugarland. That may not be hard to tell because it's in the name, but without the sugar that once made this region so full was the sugar production. Today, I'm taking you through the incredible story of how a small farming community became one of the most desirable places to live in the U.S. What's going on, everybody? I'm Ashton St. Jean. I'm your Greater Houston Realtor, and I'm also the mayor of Fort Bend County. Welcome back to my mission to explore everything Fort Bend County and Greater Houston have to offer. Whether you're thinking about moving here, investing here, or you've lived here your whole life, this channel is your go-to guide for everything Fort Bend. Now, let's rewind the clock. Before Sugarland. Now, the location is really what matters. You're near the Brazos River, which is an historical marker. Believe it or not, before there was neighborhoods like the Riverstone, First Colony, and Telfair, there wasn't really a city here at all. Back in the early 1800s, this area looked completely different. Instead of shopping centers and master plan communities, you'd find open farmland stretching for miles. The Brazos River was the lifeline of the region. The rich soil made it perfect for farming, and settlers quickly realized they could grow crops that were incredibly valuable. One of these crops was sugar cane. As sugar production grew, one company would completely change the future of this area, Imperial Sugar. I'm sure you're all very well aware of the national brand Imperial Sugar eventually grew to be. But all of its roots started here. Sugarland was its company town. The refinery became much more than just a business. It became the heartbeat of the community. Jobs, schools, homes, businesses, they had their own money. Everything started growing around it. In many ways, Sugarland became what historians call a company town, where much of daily life revolved around the sugar industry. That's why even today, the Imperial Sugar sign is one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. That main building is still there with the iconic word mark across the top. Now, Sugarland began to change. Eventually, Sugarland started to evolve. It wasn't just a place people worked anymore. It became a place people wanted to live. Throughout the late 1900s and into the early 2000s, the master plan community boom really hit this area, and they became popping up all over the city. First Colony, Sugar Creek, Riverstone, Telfair, beautiful neighborhoods with parks, lakes, walking trails, and incredible amenities. Now that's really what Sugarland's known for. The city transformed from an industrial town into one of the premier suburban communities in Texas. Why people love Sugarland today? Well, today Sugarland is known for something completely different. It's known for the quality of life. It's known for the families that love the parks. It's known for the food lovers because there's endless restaurant options. Baseball fans have the Space Cowboys, a AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros. Concert lovers have the Smart Financial Center, a premier destination for world-renowned acts to come play right here in Sugarland. And there's always something happening around our town square, which is like our downtown. But what I love most is that despite all that growth, the city has never completely forgotten where it came from. I've helped people relocate from all over the country: California, Illinois, Florida, Louisiana, New York. And one thing I hear over and over again is this doesn't feel quite like what I expected. I hear countless stories of people accidentally driving into Sugarland and falling in love and getting a house that same month when they were never even planning on moving to the Houston area. People expect just another suburb. Instead, they find a community. They find parks full of families. They find the most diverse county in the world. They find locally owned restaurants. They find community events and friendly neighbors, and a city that's proud of its history. To me, that's what makes Sugarland different. Sugarland didn't become one of the best places to live overnight. It took generations of hard work, growth, and community. And that's one of the reasons I love telling these old stories, because understanding where a city came from helps you appreciate what it has become. If you enjoyed learning today about the history of Sugarland, do me a huge favor and, you know what, hit the like button. It really helps my channel grow, and it helps me discover more people telling everyone about what Fort Bend County has to offer. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating anywhere in the greater Houston area, I'd love the opportunity to help you. I also want to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite thing about Sugarland? Or if you've never been here, what surprised you most about its history? Make sure you subscribe, because tomorrow we're heading to Rosenberg, where we'll explore how the railroad shaped Fort Bend County and why that history still matters today. I'm Ashton St. Jean, your Greater Houston Realtor, but most people, they just call me the mayor of Fort Bend, and I'll see you in the next one.